So for step 21, the rear wheels. These are 3-piece wheels, just like with step 20 and the front wheels, where we have to get the middle piece in, and then we have the 2 side pieces, and we're done. And we've got the longer screws because there's more plastic that we have to deal with. They're wider. And we've got the nuts. All right, so we're just going to get to it. No, we're not. I have to tell you, the rear wheels on the Grasshopper, Frog, and the Hornet are my nemesis. And I have found that doing it the way that they tell you to do, just roll it in and pull it apart to slide that in, is almost an impossibility. And when you're looking online, you're going to find that a lot of people have trouble with it. And the first time I did this with the Grasshopper, it was almost 45 minutes before I came up with a plan. And if you go here, you will see what I do as a tip and trick to get the Grasshopper tires on. Well, we're going to have the same issue here, which I am going to try and demonstrate again using these tires, because they are a little different than the Grasshopper. So we'll see how this goes. But I have tried doing it their way, and I just do not have any success. So I'm going to show you, hopefully, how to get that center piece of the wheel into the tire with relative ease. So just to show you, if we do it the way the instructions show, they show you pushing this in and pulling this back and sliding it through. Well, I have tried multiple ways of doing this, and what ends up happening is you're squishing the tire down here. It's not going in at all. You've got this piece here, and it's hard to spread that apart to even get the tire anywhere near where you want it to be. And maybe it can be done, but it seems like an incredible exercise in frustration. So I'm going to show you what I am going to do and have done with the Grasshopper. So what I want you to do is grab a pair of needle nose pliers. We're still going to start this off more or less the same way as what they suggest, where we're wanting to pull this and push at the same time so that it's on the outer edge. But at that point, I want you to use your wrist, get the needle nose pliers, and pull on both sides. And you can sort of see that it's there, but I just want you to pull and work your way around a bit, because we want the front going in for sure. And what you'll see is on the back side, just need to get this pull, and you can feel the rubber moving up the wheel. Yeah, that's on one side. So we can twist. And we're twisting and pulling. You can hear the rubber moving. So we want that to twist in. You can see that it's on the one side. See how it's definitely there? So it's moving, it's going. Now, because we've got most of the wheel in, if I can pull that part around, there, you see that? Now it's popped into place. Because as long as we can get that outer edge out, it'll go in. Now, as I've said before, when I did the Grasshopper, it took almost 45 minutes before I gave up. I couldn't do it. So when I pulled out the pliers, I could help that rubber get around the edging. So that is done. Now we have the inside wheel done. So now I'll set this back up so that we can attach all of the screws and the nuts to these other pieces of the wheel. So same idea. We need to align this correctly, and so you see how that has the smooth, and this is more of a solid tube almost. On the smooth side, you want this open hold star, and we're going to line that up as best we can. Yep. And then on the back side, which is the bigger sort of tube back end, you want the side that's got the nuts. So again, we're going to slide that on, make sure we can get that level to fit the screws and stuff through. We can. So we're going to grab a nut, put that in there, use your finger to hold it while you turn it back over, and put one of the longer screws in. And we will screw it into place. Now I'm not doing it too hard because I need to make sure that we screw in all the screws properly. So that's enough for now. So now we're going to go grab another one. I'm going to go to the other side, kind of like doing a car when you take your car in for repair. I'm going to do another side, grab a screw, and stick that in there, and screw that one in. And I can feel it pulling too, and you can see it's coming together. So I'm going to grab another nut. There we go. Grab a screw, put it in the hole, screw that one down. And grab another nut, and you just keep going around like this. We go, and then we grab another nut, the last one. Whoops. And what I found, oh yeah, that's fine. But I've got the wrong screw here. I need the longer one, and I've got the shorter one there. There we go. And get the longer one in there. And there we go. So for this now, they're all in, but what I want to do is tighten them all now, because I know they're all nicely in there. They're all seated properly. But as you screw these in so that they're tighter, you're going to find that they're going to get looser, because as you tighten one, something changes on the other side, pulling it in, so the other side needs to be tightened. That one seems to have shifted altogether, so we will tighten that one in. There we go. So now they are all tight. So that is done. And I already went ahead and did the other one just to save time. So our rear wheels are complete. So we can now move on to step 22 and attach those front wheels.